Welcome, I'm Doug Jardine, and this is Westside Now, and the first of a two-part discussion with CEO and President of Chamber West, Barbara Riddle. And welcome, I'm Doug Jardine, and this is Westside Now, joined today by Barbara Riddle, who is President and CEO of Chamber West. Welcome, Barbara.
Oh, thank you, Doug. I'm so excited to be here. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
So much that's been going on, and I can't wait to talk to you.
I don't even need notes because I think you could just go and talk about all the things that you're doing here at Chamber West, and I could just go incredible, awesome, and make those kind of, absurd remarks. But I want people to know really what you guys are doing because the chambers of commerce throughout the United States played such a different role back in the day, and then the role changed, and now you've come in here and you're adding cities and that type of thing, saying we are the advocate for businesses in our area. So let folks know where you've been, where you are, the new cities, and what Chamber West is doing for business in your local area right now.
Fantastic. So Chamber West has been around in some way, shape, or form since 1961. And back in the day, there was a conversation about, or news articles about, a road that needed to be created to connect an industrial area. And when you have one business leader that gets together and goes up and is touting for a new road, the voice doesn't carry too far. But you join a group together of a lot of businessmen. Back at the time it was businessmen, and the voice is really strong, and the road, they get the road, and they get a recreation center, and there's a lot of things that businesses working together with that strong united voice can be incredibly successful at. And then there was a time after that, chambers like World War II became a little different. It became more about having parades and parties and events, and now there's a rebirth of a lot of chambers. Some not so much so as quickly, and others moving quickly in this direction, but becoming more of a 3C chamber as identified by the Western Association of Chamber Executives, and that's being a catalyst for the community for business growth, being a convener of business leaders and influencers, and being a champion for things that are going really well from a business perspective within a community. And really our mission is to strengthen and promote the shared business interests of this industry. So you talk about new growth.
Yeah.
In January, we signed a contract to represent the West Jordan businesses. The West Jordan City really liked what we were doing and wanted to be part of more of a regionalized voice, and felt like that would be a great benefit back to the businesses within the West Jordan area. So we've been excitedly adding more businesses into our chamber and growing our footprint within that area as well.
And so the businesses that make up Chamber West now, the communities, the cities are?
West Valley City, the second largest city in Utah, Taylorsville City, Kearns Township, and now West Jordan City.
Still Kearns with that township thing.
That township, Metro Township, if nothing else.
And to go back with what you said, you mentioned the businessmen, but it's not businessmen anymore.
Oh,
it's business people, and it's the diversity of businesses that you have in your footprint.
We do.
Which either can be a challenge or a blessing, and you say, yes, both, bring them on. We don't care if it's a challenge or a blessing. We're going to help who's ever there. So the number of women business owners, minority business owners, who knows, refugee business owners, whatever, it's all happening in your footprint.
It's all here. In fact, West Valley City has been recognized as the minority in this footprint now. And I like to say that it's the most Americanized city in Utah, just from when you walk down the street and what you see.
Yeah. With all that great diversity that you have here comes programs that you need to put out there so that everybody feels welcome and the business can grow. What are you doing? Some of the events, all those types of things, programs for the local business community.
So thank you for asking that. We have a lot of different programs based on the size of a business. You've got programs that are directed towards small business, medium business, and large businesses. So small businesses might be more transactional type. They might want to be able to get more leads and helping them grow their business, getting more of a splay out into the community, or a splash out into the community. So you've got business connections where it's like the networking and learning more about each other so that you're able to go out and promote each other. And then we have a lot of other programs like our Women in Business program really strong. One of our strong programs, we have a Leadership Institute to develop current and future leaders, both within their companies and as well as in the business footprint within our community. In fact, it's really exciting to see people come through that program and come out and say, I need to do more, I want to be more involved, I can make a bigger impact in my community. So that's a huge win. One of our most powerful committees is a legislative affairs committee.
I was going to ask you about that.
And that one we have, and it's more proactive, and we meet throughout the year, but during the legislative session, we become a lot more active, meeting twice a week. And it's great if you love that, you can get engaged in it. And if you don't love it, it's nice to know that process is in place, or that organization's in place, so that if you have an issue, then you have a place to come and we're able to help you. But there's 8 subcommittees ranging from air quality, economic development, business government relations, transportation, water quality, healthcare, and others. We just created one around business tax reform as well. Of course, there's a lot of interest in that in our state. So that's a really powerful committee that we have.
And you mentioned the political side of things. The chamber itself is apolitical, but it's a political availability of information type organization at the same time, are you not? At least to make some of that information available to businesses and who's running and that type of thing.
So we don't get involved in campaigns because we work with whoever it is that gets elected, and we enjoy working with all of our elected officials. We've got some amazing people that serve us. But what we are doing and what we've done is we'll put out information on what's happening in the election, and just informational. And later this year, before the general election, we'll actually do some Meet the Candidate events so people can get to know more about who's running. And really, from my perspective, I'm interested in what they feel about business. Where are they at from a business perspective? Are they going to support business?
Barbara has so many things going on and so many things I want you to hear. We're going to pick up another discussion with her on our next installment of Westside Now. Join us then.